Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm back again to share another card project with you. We're making a card with the butterfly on it, a butterfly slash peacock. This is the Peacock Butterfly die set. It's a beautiful die set. It creates this beautiful butterfly. Isn't that gorgeous? So unique and beautiful. It was designed by Dawn Beebe. And we're going to be using this. Really easy to put together, and I love that there's layers to it. And then for my background and my greeting, we're going to be using some pattern papers from Spellbinders. This is from Rosie's studio. It's the BAYFAIR papers. Let me open it up and show you what they look like. I saw this scripty print in here, and then I also saw these pink stripes. And I thought they would go perfect with my butterfly. Beautiful patterns in here, but look at this one. Caught my eye. I thought we would use on our card today. And then there were some stripes in here that were really pretty. Some soft, actually this is really pretty. Well, I just can't decide on my patterns for today, so we're going to play around with our paper pad. But this has 40 sheets of 20 designs, so there's 2 of each design. So I thought we would use either these 2 or these 2. I'm not, maybe all 3. But I love these pinks, so we're going to make a pink butterfly today. So put these aside, and then I also have the chipboard embellishments. I love that there's some greetings in here that would go really good with our butterfly. So I thought I was thinking the hello tag or even the smile for our greeting. So we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and start by doing some die cutting. Now I want to create a card that's really soft. So let me put these to the side. And I'm going to show you with you. This, you could create a background with this, and then if you layer them together, you have a beautiful, really kind of a lacy butterfly. They just layer together and you can die cut it out. So we're going to die cut this out with a piece of vellum. Let me grab a piece. And I'm using Spellbinders vellum. It's a nice lightweight. And you know what? This will fit perfectly on an A2 panel, which makes it really nice. And it makes perfect landscape A2 size card. So we'll die cut this out with vellum, and then I want to take a piece of white cardstock and I'm going to die cut out my butterfly with the outline to create the base of my butterfly. Okay, and then while we're die cutting, we have all these pieces that create the portions of the peacock layers, the eyes, I guess, of the peacock. What we're going to do is bring in some pink cardstock. I have 3 different shades. I think I'm going to bring in some white too. A little piece of white. Okay, there's 2 different sizes. Let me show you on here. There's 2 different sizes of these peacock layers. So to distinguish them, it's very easy because the larger layers have 5. Because these kind of look all the same. Okay, but just count. You have 5 here, 5 here, and then 5 here. So those are the large ones. And then the 4 sets are the smaller ones. And then these 2 are for the butterfly body. Okay, let's go ahead and put these on some cardstock. I'm not going to use my Scout today because this won't fit in it. So I'm going to break out my Platinum 6. Now I thought we would layer our butterfly here with a dark, should we do dark pink? Let's do the base layer for each of these with dark pink. Okay, with our middle pink, we're going to use, middle pink will be this layer here, this layer, and this layer. These 2 look the same, so we'll die cut that out. And then for our light pink, we're going to do these little circles for both of these. Okay, and then our butterfly body, let's go with the dark pink and a light pink detail. Now, let me show you this one. When you die cut this piece out, you have this small, tiny inside piece. I want that to be a different color. I want it to be white. So I'm going to take these, and I'm going to die cut these out with white cardstock too. So the middle tone pink, and then the white cardstock. And I have a little bit of die cutting to do. I want to run everything through my die cut machine, and then we're going to we'll do a little bit of layering. I have all my die cutting done. In fact, I did a little bit of layering with the larger ones, and just to make sure I like the color combination, but and I do, so it worked out great. But I'll show you how I put them together. I'm going to show you how to do one, and then I'll put the video on hyperdrive with that funky music. And then I'll come back, and then we'll layer them on our beautiful background. Isn't this so pretty? This is so gorgeous. I just love how lacy it looks. It's just stunning. So, and then the vellum here, and of course you can do any color in your background. I think any color would look pretty, but again, I was going for a soft look since we're having some bold pattern, not bold, but since we're having some pattern papers in the back, I thought we would just go soft with vellum and white with a little bit of pink detail. Okay, to put these together, I'm going to show you one. Let me zoom in. Okay, it's very simple. This is the larger set, and what you're going to want to do is punch out. For the white one, I'm just using that little piece, and save these because next time you make a butterfly you can use those. Okay, and then with this piece we're going to punch out both that center and that second piece. And again, you can save these for another project. Okay, and then so we have these 4 pieces to go with our little peacock eye here. Okay, what we're going to do first is flip this over. We're going to start by adding a little glue here, and then we'll add this layer here, and I'm going to put it all the way at the bottom. There's actually deboss detail to show you where to put it. Okay, and then let me grab my tweezers. I'm going to add a little more glue. Then we just layer, this layers right over the top. You can use that background as a guide. Okay, I'll add a little more glue here. And then I'm going to add my white piece. Now I'm adding the white piece, you don't have to do that, but I just wanted a little bit of extra color to bring in the white from my background. So that's all there is to this. So I'm going to play a little music and put together the smaller pieces the same exact way. And you could do traditional peacock colors. You could do blue family, green family. I think this is one of those die sets you could use any color family with. Okay, now for our butterfly body, I do want a little dimension here. So I'm going to bring in a thin foam strip. Okay. We'll just remove the release paper. And I think I'm going to color in the butterfly antenna black. So I'm going to bring in a black alcohol marker. I'm going to use my black Copic and just color in the antenna. Okay, let's add our butterfly body here. Beautiful. I think it's going to look really pretty against that. Look how pretty. I'm going to add my butterfly to my vellum, just adding a little glue, but I'm only going to attach it from the butterfly body. Kind of like that free-flowing look. I'm going to give that a second to grab. Now, in the meantime, I have my card base. Of course, we're going to make a landscape style card, and I'm leaning towards covering the entire card base. I'm going to trim this down to a 1 inch. I was going to tuck this underneath, but my measurements were off, so we're going to do a reroute. We're going to do with our navigation system in the cards says reroute. My navigation system does that a lot. Okay, so we have our front of our card base. I love this. Now I always want something to cover the seam. But I want something a little bit subtle. I'm going to trim down a piece of this cord. This cord's from Spellbinders. It's rose gold, and it's from VIVANT. I've used it before. If I can find the video, I'll link it at the end. But it's very flat, and it works perfect for covering seams. I'm going to add a thin bead of glue here. They had their Spellbinders has a gold and then a rose gold. I don't think they have silver, but it lays really flat and it's really pretty. I think the last time I used this, I used it on some Christmas cards. But they're little circles. I'm going to show you. Hopefully my camera won't. With glue, it does take a little time to dry with glue, so you got to give it a little second to adhere. In fact, I'm going to bring in an acrylic block. I'm going to let that grab, but let me show you up close what it looks like. You see they're little circles, and they're really flat. You can tell what side is right side up and what side's not. But a little goes a long way. So I'll link this down below if you guys are interested. Okay. I think that covers the seam perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and trim away what's overhanging. And I keep these pieces too, because you never know when you'll use these. Pretty simple background, but I just love the way this looks. Okay, now I want some dimension on my card. So what I'm going to do is take some small foam squares. And rather than, let's see. Now rather than put it underneath on the back of the vellum, I'm going to add it underneath the vellum here, behind our cardstock. I think this is going to give me that real soft look still. We'll add our butterfly, and I'm going to tilt it just a little bit. Now, a little bit of this is overhanging, but I'm pretty sure it'll still fit in the envelope. So we have that. And I'm loving the way this looks. Okay, now we need a little added sparkle, so we're going to bring in some of our Color Essential gems. Today I'm going to be using the Spectrum. Okay, I think that's just the right amount. They look really like jewels on here. Okay, now we need a greeting, so I'm going to bring in those chipboard stickers. Okay, let's see where we can put hello. I think I'm going to use the greeting in here that says hello. It's really small because I don't want to take away from our butterfly. I'm going to bring in some of my gold embroidery floss. And what I like to do is just fold it in half. We're going to go really delicate today. I'm going to thread it through here. Okay. We'll thread it through the loop. We're going to add some small foam squares. I'm going to tack it right over here. And then I'll tie a bow with this. It's kind of hard to see this on camera. Maybe in the pictures you can see, but it really does add almost a princess look to the card. And that finishes my card today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I have lots more projects to share with you, so stay tuned for that. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.